Okay, I'll try and give an explanation as to how this system, total loss system's working here. Hopefully Steven Spielberg won't be stealing this from me. Okay, and where are we? Okay, so I've got plumbed in here the clean fresh water is coming in this pipe here. Okay, now obviously you can only do this from the main supply if the main supply is free from chlorine, that kind of thing. So I'm quite lucky here that the water's very, very nice actually. So it's coming in here up this tube here into the top tank, and then it's leaving the tube right down. If I come down here, right down at the base of the tank, and it's flowing at about 10 litres per hour, so it's a real tiny trickle. Okay, that's normally the air stone would be running, but just switched it off for now, which would help with the circulation and mixing the water in. Okay, then on this side then I've got the overflow, and the water goes overflowing. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's overflowing down that tube, and then it goes all the way to the bottom. The tube comes down to the bottom of the tank, back up, and then where I've got this T section and a U bend, it's flowing over. So I point to here. It's coming up here, along, and it's flowing down here. This snorkel, if you like, this one here, it's just to extract the air when I kick start it, because if there's any air in there, then obviously the water won't flow. So I've got just an airline tube here with a check valve, one-way check valve, and then I can just suck the air out from the end of there, and that extracts the air out of this top section here. So all of this is full of water now, all this is full of water, and the water flows down here, comes down, and then around this tube here, and back up, and it trickles out here and down. This other tube coming up here, which is open, that's a priming tube, so again I need to have water in the whole system when I first start it. Once it's started, it's okay, the water won't come out, but to get it to start I've got to have water everywhere, so I need to get water on. The water level would only, when I drop the pipe into the tank, the water level would only come on this side to here. Then even when I suck the air out, if I kept sucking enough, it would come over, but it would only come on this section here. No, it wouldn't. What am I talking about? No, it would only come up to the top here, then it would stop, because it would just flow over and then flow down there, but it would just stop flowing. So I pour water in this bit, and that gets the water level up above this section here. So here, so all this is full of water. All this is full of water all the way up to here. So no air can get down this way and back up because water's in the way, and no air can go the other way because water's in the way. So because it's all trapped in there, there's, if you like, hydrostatic lock inside. So as the water flows over the top, it flows out the bottom, and it'll keep doing it. And even if the water level drops down there, it'll stop flowing, but as soon as the water level raises again, it'll start flowing, because the water can't get out, it's stuck in there. The only thing that would stop it is if air gets in, so all your joints have to be really airtight. Then it comes down this tube here, and it flows into the bottom tank here. You can see it dripping in there. Again, I'd normally have the air stone running, so it'd be circulating the water again. And then I've got exactly the same system on this side, and the water's flowing down the overflow, back up. I've got the same priming tube, everything identical, and then it runs down this pipe and trickles down the drain. So I'm not there's no filter at all, it's just water from the mains coming in at a very, very slow rate. But what it does mean is that the total volume of the two tanks is getting turned over about 2.5 times a day. So it's like, it's in effect doing 200% water changes. So it's always clean. I don't have to do anything. And if I siphon water out because I'm cleaning the sediment at the bottom, any waste, uneaten food or anything, then the water level drops, and as soon as I stop siphoning, it'll start filling up again, because it's obviously because the tap's open, and it'll keep filling up until it gets to the overflow, and it'll overflow and go down the bottom. And same on the bottom tank. So it's self-replenishing, so it's trouble-free for me. And say hello, little fish. Hope that was explained in the right way.